You know the pre-match show where all the pundits sit down and review what's going to happen? NBA has a pre-match show. They have the same animation before the match starts. They speak about the game. Add this animation to create more realism and add more brand value to your own football game, EA. Not a very big thing to make for you. Dynamic aging. Imagine if your player ages as the time progresses inside player career mode. Such a cool feature it would be playing with a player who's 17 years old and retiring at 36, getting wrinkles and white hair, eventually becoming a manager. This kind of a feature is something that I would love to see inside the game. New updated player faces. Moving on to next year, there are many potential candidates that need a new face inside the game. One such candidate is Kwicha Kwerkasikili, or whatever this name is. But this guy from Napoli is a very big rising potential and has a good face in PES, while in FIFA he still has a generic face, man. More cooler practice arena. Please, I really want this in the game, and to have a better practice arena is what it is now. The practice arena is the same since so many years, and here are some concepts I'm sharing on the screen that I'd love to add inside the game this year. Since it's a new franchise, please EA, give me a new practice arena. Do you remember the FIFA 14 practice arena? I used to spend all day here. It used to look like a hotel, and today we have this practice arena in FIFA 23. I barely spend 5 minutes here. It's so boring to look at. The practice arena in the game right now is so disappointing, but back then it used to be a fun place. There was also a big feature EA removed from the game for so many years. It has been the create set piece feature. Back in the day, you used to get free kicks and you could simulate each and every player's run to the exact position you wanted. We used to create such an amazing set piece using this feature. You could record runs, create runs of your own, and it used to be so much fun and detailed. I never understand why they removed this feature, and we could love it back. EA just put it in. A new franchise now. New trophy celebrations. Oh my goodness. How many years it has been with the same trophy celebration. We would love to see new trophy celebrations for once that are more catered to real life counterparts and how trophies are celebrated right now in 2023. Here's an example of an old PES game where they had a Champions League license. Look at the trophy celebrations. This is about 10 years ago. It looks so much better already compared to FIFA in this year. The managers used to hug the players, and there used to be a printing screen where the trophy is inscribed by the winners, and it is insane how good this was animated back then. The presence of a VAR inside FIFA. VAR is something that is not present inside the game and is being widely used in real life football everywhere. It is so much fun to see referees take decisions off and piss opponents off if their goals are cancelled with VAR. Get ready to pull your hair out if this feature is added inside the game and you lose the game because of a VAR decision. Better stadium atmospheres. The stadium atmospheres of the game are mostly so dead. Just look at the footage of Borussia Dortmund fans. They shout like crazy. They create all sorts of menace when it comes to adding atmosphere to the game, and such should be the nature of our game as well. There should be chaos when it comes to the crowd of the game. Diving. Give me the ability to dive. It's something I can do right now. I can dive off my chair while editing this video. Diving should be added to a football game. It was present in the older football games and also should exist in the current one. It will just be more fun in the game, and it will cause more rage to your opponent. Streakers on the pitch. We would love to see some naked fans on the pitch running like crazy, don't we? This happens so frequently in matches these days, and imagine that in FIFA or EA Sports FC. You see a streaker ripping her clothes off, running down on your screen. It will be the most hilarious thing they've ever added to the game. Stretchers. The cinematic where CR7 was carried off the final in the Euros 2016. Stretcher cinematics are moments of a footballer's lifetime. Add these to the game. They add life to the injury system, and I don't want a doctor symbol on top of a player's head. I want a proper cinematic to the injury. The stadium editor. Creating a stadium has been inside the game and it's not full-fledged. I want detailed controls. How many stairs? How big of a stadium? Give me controls and unlocks to build towards to have a bigger audience and create the most uniquest stadiums out there. Partner with, I don't know, Roller Coaster Tycoon or something, but create a system that is customizable and easy to use, not what we have right now. The ability to play in VR. VR, the great gaming future. I want the ability to play in a new PSVR 2, and the PSVR 2 is the device from the future. It can even track your eyeballs. FIFA and EA or EA Sports FC or even PES or Konami, whoever is listening, VR in a football game will give you double the amount of revenue. The fans are waiting for a VR football game, and I literally orgasm being able to shoot the ball, but from the eyes of Cristiano Ronaldo. Player endorsements and brands inside the game. There's never been endorsements inside FIFA and career mode, and when it comes to a player's life, it always revolves around Nike, Adidas and many other brands that you have. Even in NBA, you have to choose this brand section where you can choose from multiple brands for your player. There are many other endorsement pages like NBA where you can work with many brands out there in the world. It's such a nice feature they have in NBA, but in FIFA this does not exist. You can also unlock specific levels of the contract to get ahead of a company. There are many marketability features where you can calculate the amount of fans that will be affected by the perfect brand. You can also have this feature where the brands sit down with you and have a negotiation regarding how and what kind of deals you want through. This kind of feature exists inside NBA for so many years, and we cannot imagine why it doesn't exist inside FIFA. A new team select menu. If you look at the current team select menu, it has been running since I guess 21 years of the same team select menu. The problem with the current team select menu is that you have to select firstly the country, then the division, then you find the team in an alphabetical order, which takes a lot of time. Looking at the new concept made by Doomy, you have a circle that you can control, that you can select the country, then the division, and then you can use the right stick to get more teams in an instant. This is so much time saving. On his website you'll see the inspiration comes from FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Circle they added, and this is a very cool thing that a community fan has recommended to EA to add inside the game. Tell me in the comment section what do you think about this. A new menu please. I've been asking for a new menu for so many years. The tile system we had inside FIFA 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 15, 16 is so boring. We would love to have a new menu. Do you remember how cool the menus looked back in FIFA 11 and PES 10? These menus are something that we can have and we can always remember to take a reference from. I hope EA, because you're not giving a shit about FIFA's license this time, they can come up with the sassiest and the coolest menu we have ever seen. The classic kits. FIFA 16 was the last FIFA to have classic kits that you could unlock inside the game, where you could just wear the old PSG kits that Ronaldinho used to rack when he played the first match for his Paris Saint-Germain career, or you could just rack up the old Barcelona yellow and orange kits. Classic kits is something I want back inside the game. Crazy fouls. This game is too soft right now, man. Football is a crazy sport. People flying from left, right and center. I want this game to have the same feeling of blood and injury. The fouls in the game right now are too soft to even look at. Just look at real life. The brutality of fouls in the game we have in real life, it will make the game more interesting. Add that in. Free to play. We love free. We want free everything. But that makes me want to think, if Call of Duty can make a free battle royale game, EA man, you are much more capable of releasing at least Ultimate Team for free. You make $1.7 billion every year from just packs. Make the game free and you get money that you don't get from the game price. You also get more packs that are open. Make FIFA free in the comment section below.